Hey, what's up everybody on Hookah Domain? This is Silencer, also known as Jeff. This over here is Cryptic Mac, also known as Tony.
Hi.
Today we're doing something a little special for you. As you can see, we are not using Mr. Wonderful. Today we will be doing a hookah review of the Mya QT. We're using the 2-hose setup version, the standard Mya bowl that came out, as well as the default hoses that came from Hookah-Shisha, which is where we just ordered it. Now, why is this review important? Because as soon as we are done doing reviews with this hookah tonight, it's going back in the box and it is being shipped to Tony's grandmother.
In Ohio.
In Ohio, yes. Tony's nearly 60-year-old grandma loved Mr. Wonderful so much when I brought it over to their house that she wanted one for herself. And when me and Tony did some pricing on some smaller size hookahs, we came up with this little guy.
Dinky windscreen.
We were happy with the world's tiniest windscreen that comes with it. As you can see out of the box, the guys from Hookah-Shisha throw in 2 boxes of Raman. We're using some Starbuzz in here. It comes with this handy carrying cage, which I thought was different. The only drawback to it is that the base itself does not actually fit into the cage. So while you will be able to put everything you need for your hookah into it, you will have to carry the base by hand. Sadly. It's not that big of a deal, because the base is like the size of a hamburger, but at the same time, it can be a bit of an inconvenience. Still, as far as the quality goes, this is consistent with Mya. It is a beautiful little hitter. Oh man, Tony, show him something. I mean, this little thing is producing clouds that may make Mr. Wonderful blush. So, I mean, it's a nice little setup.
One thing I really enjoyed because dear Mr. Wonderful almost lost a ball bearing in the food disposal because of me. Because I did not know it had ball bearings because it was my first time cleaning.
Back when we were getting started and I was showing Tony how to clean the hookah, he turns it upside down and the ball bearings just go psh! Oh! I panic and dive down there after them. But these ones are nice, as Tony was pointing out.
See that little screw thing right there?
Yep.
That ball bearing's not coming out.
It literally holds the ball bearing in place on the auto sealer system, so you won't have to worry about that shit falling out. The only times you'll have a problem is if you take the hose adapters off for cleaning, then you'll have to secure them.
No.
Oh no, these ones actually are built in then.
Yeah, they're completely built in.
Physically built into the hose adapters. Really, really nice touch, and it makes it so you won't have to buy ball bearings as often.
Yeah, the only thing, if you have to change the ball bearing, loosen the screw, pull out the old, put in the new. Nice and easy.
So very, very easy to work with. Very, very, believe it or not, it's very surprising. It's actually very good for heat management. It's actually pretty easy to work with after a certain point.
Ah, there she is.
The water level is pretty easy to work with on this one too. Tony's girlfriend in the background making an appearance.
She's like, no, like me in withdrawal.
It's an excellent little hitter. What I like about this one, and I think I might get an identical one to this for this reason. This isn't a party hookah. This isn't, like sit down with 6 people and just pass hoses around for 3 hours.
Why? The hose is long enough.
Exactly. They're Mondo long, but at the same time, this is a good one because the bowl restriction on it, you can just put, it's the perfect amount for like an hour. You throw a coal on there, you smoke it up, and when you're done, it's all used up.
Hey,
I mean, so if you don't want to sit down and go through a full session...
A hand.
Oh, this random hand wants a hit of the hookah. But,
Back beast! My hose!
Anyway, it's perfect as a 1 hour personal smoker. It's excellent for the beginners. It's a really all around just a nice little hookah. Very, very good for the price. Oh my! I mean, for like $45, you can pick up one of these.
$54.90 something.
Yeah, after sales tax. And half the time, sometimes you can find them cheaper than that. But definitely worth the value. Excellent beginner hookah. This is a very good way to learn about it. Nothing fancy to it. No ice catchers. No no diffusers. We're using a standard Mya bowl. All in all, a really, really, really nice little.
Don't look at the coal.
For this one, we were making a how-to video for Granny, so we actually threw a golden coal on top of it as opposed to taking the time for a Coconara. That'll be coming if we do another review with it. But all in all, definitely one I would pick up. This is a gorgeous little single-man or even 2-man hookah. It saves you the trouble of setting up a full one, and definitely a purchase I would recommend. If I had to give it a number, I'm going with 9.5. The 0.5 only because you have to carry the base and it doesn't fit into the carrying cage. If you buy a case for it, then it's a 10. But I'd say it's really, really good. I'd say about a 9.5 is probably the best way to do it.
9.9
Yeah.
because of the cage thing, because I'm not as critical.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Like I said, I'm a little stingy. But very, very strong choices of hookah. Highly recommended for beginners. And I would definitely recommend giving it a shot. Anyway, I'm Silencer. This over here is Cryptic Mac. This back here is Heather. Hi, Heather. And we will catch you guys later. Stay tuned.
Catch you on the flip side.